Hello students, welcome to PNMSC e-learning classes. Today we are going to solve exercise 3.1. Question number 1 of exercise 3.1 is find the range of heights of any 10 students of your class. So students, let's start exercise 3.1. Question number 1. Let heights of 10 students in a class. I have supposed the heights of the student in a class, and that are 110 centimeter, 117 centimeter, 130 centimeter, 120 centimeter, 140 centimeter, 100 centimeter, 115 centimeter, 109 centimeter, 116 centimeter, and 112 centimeter. Now I have arranged the heights in ascending order. Ascending order means from small to big. That is 100, then 109 centimeter, 110, 112, 115 centimeter, 116 centimeter, 117 centimeter, 120 centimeter, 130 centimeter, 140 centimeter. So I have arranged them in ascending order. Now maximum height, that is equal to 140 centimeter. Maximum means the biggest heights, that is 140 centimeter, and the minimum height, that is equal to 100 centimeter. Now you have to find the range of their height. To find out the range of their height, the formula is maximum height minus minimum height. So maximum height minus minimum height. Maximum height is 140 centimeter and minimum height is 100 centimeter. So difference of 140 and 100 is 40 centimeter. So we can say that range of their heights is 40 centimeter. Now students, we will solve question number 2 of exercise 3.1, and that is organize the following marks in a class assignment in a tabular form. You have to arrange these marks in a tabular form. Data is given and you have to arrange them in a tabular form. First part is you have to tell which number is the highest. Second part is you have to tell which number is the lowest. Then third part of question number 2 is what is the range of the data. You have to tell the range of the data that you have to calculate. And fourth part is find the arithmetic mean. And then you have to find the arithmetic mean. Now let us write marks in a class assignment in a tabular form. First we have to make a table and draw columns. First column is of marks, second is of tally marks, and third is of frequency or number of students. Now we will represent all the marks in a tabular form. The first one is 1 mark. 1. Now see, these are the marks in a class assignment which are given. So 1 mark. How many times 1 marks is? Only 1 time. So 1 mark, frequency of 1 mark is 1. So tally marks is only one single line. Now next is 2 marks. Now again look at these marks in a class assignment. 2 marks. How many times? 1 times, 2 times, 2 times. So frequency of 2 is 2 times. So tally marks 2 single lines. Now 3 marks. 3 marks how many times? Only 1 time. So frequency of 3 is 1 and tally mark 1 single line. Now comes 4. Again look following marks in a class assignment. So 4 marks how many times? 1 time, 2 time, and then 3 times. So we will represent 4 as frequency of 4 is 3. So tally marks 3 single lines. Now how we will represent 5 marks? Again look at the marks in a class assignment. 5 how many times? 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 times. Frequency of 5 is 5. And in tally marks 1, 2, 3, 4 lines and then 1 line diagonal in a diagonal way. In this way we will represent 5 in tally marks. Now 6 marks. How many times is 6 marks? That we will see. 6 is 1, 2, 3 and 4 times. So frequency of 6 is 4. Tally marks 4 single lines. Now 7 marks. 7 is 2 times and 2 single lines in a tally mark. Similarly 8 1 time. So tally mark only 1 single line. And then 9. 9 is 1 time. So tally mark 1 single line. In this way you can write the marks in a tabular form. Now students, first part of question number 2 is which number is the highest? That you can see from the marks in a class assignment that 9 is the highest number. So we will write answer to the first part is 9 is the highest number. Now second part of question number 2 is which number is the lowest? So 1. 1 is the lowest number. Now third part is what is the range of the data? That you have to find out that what is the range of the data. As I told you earlier that formula to find out the range of the data is highest number minus lowest number. And the highest number is 9 and the lowest number is 1. So difference of 9 and 1 is 8. So we can say that the range of the data is 8. Now students, fourth part of question number 2 is find the arithmetic mean. Formula to find out the arithmetic mean is sum of all observation upon number of observation. It means you have to sum up all the marks in a class assignment upon total number of students. That is total marks upon number of students. So total marks is equal to 100 and number of students are 20. So 100 is divided by 20, 0, 0 cancel, 2 5s are 10. So arithmetic is 5 marks. So our answer is 5 marks. Now students, we will solve question number 3 of exercise 3.1 and that is find the mean of the first 5 whole numbers. Whole numbers starts from 0. 0, 1, 2, 3 and so on are called whole numbers. And we have to find the mean of first 5 whole numbers. So students, let us find out the mean of first 5 whole numbers. First 5 whole numbers are 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Sum of first 5 whole number that is equal to 0 plus 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4. That comes to be 10. Now we have to find out the mean of first 5 whole number. To find out the mean of first 5 whole number, the formula is sum of the numbers upon number of whole numbers. That is equal to 0 plus 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 upon 5. 0 plus 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 is equal to 10 upon 5. 5 ones are 5 and 5 twos are 10. So our mean is equal to 2. Now students, we will solve question number 4 of exercise 3.1. And question number 4 of exercise 3.1 is a cricketer scores the following runs in 8 innings. That is 58, 76, 40, 35, 46, 45, 0 and 100. What you have to do is you have to find the mean score. So students, let us solve question number 4 of exercise 3.1. That is runs in 8 innings that are given in the question, that are 58, 76, 40, 35, 46, 45, 0 and 100. You have to find out the mean. Mean is equal to sum of runs upon number of innings. Sum of runs that is equal to 58 plus 76 plus 40 plus 35 plus 46 plus 45 plus 0 plus 100 upon 8. That comes to be 400 upon 8. Now 8 ones are 8 and 8 50 times is equal to 400. So our mean is 50 runs. So students, this is the end of today's video. We will meet again with the rest of the questions of exercise 3.1 in our next video. Up till then, goodbye.